How many of you read or listen to local news? We have our own local radio station, KWMR. It's been a big part of my life for the past 3 years. I've had a radio show there since I started middle school. I love doing my show, however, I worry that KWMR won't be around for long. Its funding model is in jeopardy. Without proper action taken, the future looks bleak for KWMR. I want my community and students like me to have access to this resource for years to come. That's why, for my Change Project, I worked with KWMR to build its listener base and to promote awareness. Hi, my name is Micah. I'm a youth board representative and a DJ at KWMR. My show is called Hug Life Radio. I love doing it, and I love the community that KWMR has shown me, such as during the Magnolia Project. For those of you who have no idea what the Magnolia Project could be, it's a week-long project where students volunteer at local businesses. I volunteered at Point Reyes Adventure Cove. It's run by 2 people, Dallas and Liz. During the interview, they recognized me simply from my voice. Later, I found out that they also have a radio show at KWMR. It's called the West Marin Naturalist Hour. That is one of the many great moments of how KWMR has brought me closer to my community. The KWMR studio is located in Point Reyes. Local is KWMR's name, literally. KWMR stands for West Marin Radio. And you may be wondering where the K comes from. Every radio station west of the Mississippi River starts with K, and every radio station east of the Mississippi River starts with a W. KWMR is one of the main ways local news gets broadcasted to the people of West Marin. Public radio is crucial for democracy. However, over the last 5 years, over 700 local newspapers and 100 local radio stations have been shut down. They've shut down for many reasons, but a main one being they've been bought by larger corporations, such as Sinclair. Sinclair Broadcasting Group is a large corporate owner of various news stations. Some include ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, and CW. Sinclair has faced criticism for running editorials that come from a politically conservative point of view, and they're not always fully true. In order to prevent situations like this, the government created the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, or the CPB. The CPB was created by Congress in 1967. It was created to separate the voice of the people from the voice of the government. It is a government-funded organization that helps fund every public radio and television station in the U.S. Recently, President Trump has cut all government funding to the CPB, successfully disbanding it. By President Trump doing so, it's like he's taking away one of our liberties from us, the freedom of speech. The worst part about the CPB, or in other words, by President Trump disbanding the CPB, he disbanded the CPB because the CPB would fund news sources that published ideas that may not have aligned with his administration's ideas. This reflects on how his administration pressured Sinclair into the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel Live and the cancellation of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. The worst part about the CPB being disbanded is that KWMR lost their government funding. That funding was a huge supporting pillar for KWMR. Nearly a quarter of KWMR's total revenue came from CPB grants. Imagine suddenly a quarter of your total earnings disappeared. It'd be really hard to manage your everyday life. That is also true for KWMR. That is why I joined the KWMR board as a youth board representative in October 2025 to come up with new solutions. I helped lead a project to introduce a new broadcasting program to KWMR, Twitch. For those of you who have no idea what Twitch could be, it is a broadcasting program that not only has an audio component, but includes a video component. Especially with everything being on video these days, with TV shows, movies, video games, or devices in general, people are constantly seeking that visual input. And radio obviously doesn't have that. Twitch helps cover that gap. And I'm just curious, for the audience, raise your hand if you've ever heard of Twitch. Now take a quick look around the room. Notice how it was mostly kids who raised their hands. That's exactly the point of introducing Twitch to KWMR. It brings radio to a younger audience through a way that is more familiar and comfortable for them. Twitch is also a donation-based program, so it'll be another source of revenue for KWMR through donations. You can make a one-time donation while watching a KWMR stream, or you can go to twitch.tv and search up KWMR_radio and subscribe to the channel to make monthly donations. Even simply following the channel so you get notifications on when other KWMR programmers are on makes a difference too. So make sure to support KWMR's new groundbreaking broadcasting program, Twitch. Stand up to broadcasting funds being cut by donating to KWMR. But even simply tuning into KWMR on a radio or at kwmr.org makes a difference too. We deserve our right to free speech. Help protect our liberties by supporting your local radio station, KWMR. Thanks for tuning in. This is Micah signing out.